You have officially cut the cord to something that was holding you back from your destined abundance, from your wish fulfillment. With the Scissors card, it says disappointment in some affair, and I literally feel like you've finally cut that last little string that was dangling, that was holding you back in your old timeline. It really feels like you had been surrounded by, it feels like weird energy, okay? This could be like jealousy, this could be manipulation, toxicity, this could even be like a codependency that you've had, okay? Maybe a habit, a behavior that you have been trying to break and you finally decided to cut that out. And I feel like that is what is the catalyst for you stepping into this new chapter of your life. We have the goldfish card with increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, as well as rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So you are moving into this rainbow energy, okay? Seeing increases in your material wealth, as well as your spiritual development. I feel like learning lessons now from a lens of love and growth and expansion versus disappointment and like survival, okay? It really feels like you're cutting the cord to survival mode, moving into more ease. And I did hear that the next 48 hours is going to be very significant for this collective, okay? So this severing may be happening in the next 48 hours, or if this is something that you've already done, you've made that decision, you feel that lightening of your energy, then expect this increase to come in, okay? And we do have the justice on the bottom of the deck, okay? I do feel like, yeah, you had a karmic justice that has been wanting to come into your life. Maybe you've been feeling this wanting to come in. Maybe you've been receiving messages about this coming in and it just kept getting delayed. And I feel like, again, there was this kind of like lingering energy that needed to be dealt with that I feel like is finally clear of your space, of your energetic output. And again, this really does feel like, yeah, there was maybe like darker forces that were trying to keep you away from these blessings. Okay, people who were talking down on your path, people who again had some sort of like jealousy, who didn't want to see you win, okay, but you are winning. We got the Six of Wands here. Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands, yeah, you're holding the torch to this new beginning, okay? You are holding the wand that is paving a way forward into more victory, more success, public recognition, being really recognized for the talents and abilities that you bring, okay? Moving out of places that, again, it's like, I feel like this is just who you are. You are this winner. Okay, I'm hearing like you're our winner. You're a winner. But for some reason, you've been in these situations and circumstances where you were made to feel not that. You were made to feel like a loser, or you were made to feel like you didn't belong. That's what's changing though. And I do feel like with the King of Swords here, it's like you were placed in those circumstances and situations so that you could embody this, so that you can move yourself out of it. Because regardless of what your circumstances were telling you, you knew that you deserved this victory. You knew you deserved this success. And so you're finally being able to move towards it. And it feels like a new passionate beginning. Okay, something new starting. Feeling more excited about this. Okay, I'm seeing 333 right now on my clock. So 333 being significant. Perhaps working together with other people, collaborations, meeting new people is going to be significant as I pull the Lovers here on the bottom. So yeah, there could be more love coming into your life. Okay, rushing towards you, offers rushing towards you, action being initiated. Okay, you may be inspired to take a certain action that leads you to the success. It was 313 as I looked up. That feels significant as well. We have Two of Cups and Four of Wands. Okay, some of you, this is love. Okay, this is companionship. Otherwise, that just feels like what you're meant for. Okay, what you're going to love in this new chapter. But it does feel like for some of you, this could be a romantic connection. This could be an up-leveling within your current relationship. This feels like, again, some sort of combination of energies that feels so blissful, that feels surrounded by love, divine love really seems to be coming through. And with the Eight of Cups and Five of Cups, yeah, this is showing all of the disappointment, all of the failed trials that you've been through, all of the times that your cups were left unfulfilled. You are finally you moved yourself out of that, and you're finally moving into what has been prepared for you behind the scenes all along. And with the Eight of Wands, yeah, speed. Okay, expect communication, expect insights. Again, the next 48 hours really seems significant. So I'm hearing like over the weekend, okay, there may be certain revelations that you're receiving, or again, literal communication or literal offers, some sort of meeting taking place, some sort of scheduling taking place that leads you to this meeting, okay, but keep an eye out. I do feel like massive shifts are happening because of a decision that you made, because you walked away from the things that were no longer serving you, because you finally cut off that energy. You finally brought awareness to that energy as well, I feel like is really important. You finally shone light on a certain energy that was holding you back and decided that it didn't have to come with you. And because you made that decision to move away from it, that's why you're falling into deeper love. That's why you're falling into wish fulfillment, success, victory, and it's coming in fast. So get ready, be prepared. Let me know what happens. I love you.